Hey, it's your boy Sid. It's your boy Dis. We in here together. Thoughts from your boy. Check us out. Peace.
Alright, here we go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, I'm your host, Dysfunctional's World.
I'm your boy Sid, aka your boy Sid.
And check it out. So we told y'all we were starting a new channel. Not to break away from the old channel.
Not at all.
Just something else for y'all to get us. So the title of this video, we just gonna call it Thoughts from Ya Y-A Boy B-O-I.
That's right.
Podcast.
Right.
With that being said, where you want to start, sir?
Well, you know, everybody keep talking about they feel like they deserve this and they deserve that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They entitled. So I figured that'd be a good way to start off the inaugural show. You know what I'm saying?
Let me dive in for a second.
Okay.
So entitled, I think that's more of a Caucasian word. That's their privilege.
Right.
We feel deserving.
That's right.
That's
right.
Like just because, for example, and I hope the person don't get mad at me for using them as an example, but basically they had a niece, and the niece had a baby. So that's their niece. So they, you know, the niece had the baby. They did stuff for the baby. You know, that's what most families do. The niece had another baby. Then she said, "Don't you want to donate?" And the auntie was like, "No." Then she was like, "Well, y'all helped the first baby. Why y'all don't want to help this baby?" But at the same token, she's not trying to get anything from the dad. She just wants her family's help.
Right. Which it sounds like she's demanding her family's help.
It is.
You know,
it's pretty much is what she was trying to do.
See, and I think what she missed out of all that was the family gave you a leg up by helping you with the first one.
Right.
You were supposed to take the money that you did not spend and save it because your family was spending at that point for the first one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Helping you along the way. You can't expect help and be like, oh, well, you did it for this baby. You got to do it for this baby too. Wrong.
That's the deserving.
That's the deserving. And that's ungrateful. Unappreciative. Ungrateful. Excuse me. Right. Appreciate that. I was going to say ingrate. You know what I'm saying? Which is the word you use. It's past tense.
Yeah,
ingrate.
They become ingrate.
Right.
Yes.
But I meant ungrateful. Right. So it's just one of them things. We are not deserving of anything. Nobody.
So are your children deserving?
Nope.
Is your wife deserving?
Nope.
Your best friend's homeboy?
Nope.
Anybody you feel that's in your life deserves something from you?
No. I don't believe anybody in this world is deserving of anything.
Okay.
Period. Because to me, in my opinion, you earn what you get.
You're supposed to.
You earn what you get. You see what I'm saying? Right. You're supposed to. Right. So that's why I feel like nobody is deserving of something.
I mean, I'm not a big Bible guy. I read it a couple times. And, you know, they say in the Bible, spare the rod, spare the child, something like that. And they say, he who doesn't work don't eat. So, I mean, but these are just parables that people have written over the years. Because we don't know where these words actually came from.
Right.
But those are some good sayings.
Those are some great sayings.
Just like, don't knock a gift horse in the mouth. That's what this young lady was doing in this instant.
Right.
She was knocking a good thing because she figured, well, I could get away from my family and they're going to do for me because I'm their niece.
Right.
And I had a baby.
Right. And she looked at it as if they were doing for the child. And that's where she went wrong at. Yes, they did something for the child, but they were really helping you.
That's it.
They were doing something for you.
Right.
So now you're looking at like, okay, well, I had another child, so do something else for this child. It's not about that.
It's not about the child.
Right. It was about them helping you, giving you a leg up, so that way, you know what I'm saying, hopefully.
Just being supportive, like family
should be.
Should be. Not supposed to be, but should be.
Right.
But when you take anybody's gift for granted, there's no reason that they should keep doing for you.
That's right. As they say, never take marble for granted. Message.
But at the same token, like, I remember, like, this story time, I guess.
Story time.
Or rewind my mind time. I remember when I first started music, and I was trying to own the company. You know, so I tried to come up with the record label. I came up with the artist. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have contracts to give them advances. I mean, I had contracts, but I couldn't afford no advances.
Right.
So one of my artists, I was pretty much taking care of him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was with me all the time. So when I ate, he ate. When I go home and play video game, he playing video game. You know what I'm saying? A couple times I think he spent the night at the house. Wife was like, I don't know about that, or I don't even know if I was still married. I might have been going through a divorce, but I would let him stay. Then one day came, he said, you know what? Y'all jealous of me. Jealous of you for what? What do you got that I want? I rap better than y'all. All right. And he was like, ain't nobody scared of you. You ain't Suge Knight. I almost slapped him. Almost let the life out of him.
Like this.
I mean, it was more to it. Like,
okay.
So while he was recording under my tutelage, right, he made a diss song about us. Now, a lot of times when they record, I'll be doing this. I'll be, all right, you recording? Okay, step out of the room. So I left the room, right? Chief hit me up. My brother hit me up. Hey, man, you heard that new song such and such wrote? No, why? Did you got the song on you? He's like, yeah. Took it out the CD. Put out the CD, put it in the CD player. We paused the game. Matter of fact, we were playing, I think, PlayStation, Xbox Play. We took the CD, put it in the game console. And so the song starts playing. I'm like, okay, that sounds like me. Ooh, that sounds like Jeff. Ooh, you taking shots at Chief? Wait. And so I heard the whole song. He's like, yeah. So Chief was hot. Chief wanted to fight. I didn't know if I wanted. I didn't know if I wanted to beat him up or not. I asked him as a man, right? Like me, you sitting. I said, "Did you make that song about us?" Nah, man, I would never do that. So I took it for face value. Even though I said that, I told him I'm listening to. I could hear that could be me,
right? Yeah.
Or that could be such and such. All right. So I said we're gonna have a meeting. So me, Jeff, Chief, and States, Darnell, Larry. We'll call him Larry. That was his first name. All right. So us four, we sitting there. Jeff here, he laugh. He think it's funny, right? He pop up. Larry pop up off the couch. Yeah, I wrote that about y'all. What y'all gonna do about it? Now I'm looking like the bad guy, right?
Oh.
So Chief at this time, Chief like, I'm gonna let you handle it. So he ain't even mad no more. Jeff laughing at it like, "Why? I think you blowing it out of proportion. It's not that deep." Okay. Okay. So I didn't say nothing, right? I said, I'll be the bad guy. I'll take the blame of this today. So about a month or two later, he moved his girlfriend up to Birmingham, right? So him and his girlfriend in the studio, he called me. This is how crazy it was. He called me that day. Hey, y'all going to the studio today? I said, most definitely. It's okay. Well, if y'all going to the studio, just let me know. I said, well, I'm telling you right now, we gonna be there.
Right, I'm telling you now.
Why he making his point to get over there before I was?
Yeah, he up this. Okay.
No crazy. I'm not taking. I'm just like, wow. Why would you come over today? You know, I was gonna have another person here recording. So when I get in there, Chief mixing and mastering all his music. Guess what song I hear? This song. Now I'm like, okay, all right. So I go talk to his girlfriend. Me and her having a small talk. She pregnant at the time. And I'm like, you know what? I said, is the song really about us? And she started giggling. And that told it all to me. So I'm like, he like, yeah, that's my manager. If you need something from me, just talk to my manager. I said, hey, you know what? You're right. I said, hey, I'm gonna call you when I need him to come to the studio and record. And I'm gonna call you when I need him to drop vocals, and that's it. All that other stuff, I ain't gonna deal with him. I'm just gonna deal strictly with you, right? So we standing there now. And he bumped me with his shoulder.
Damn. See?
I took a deep breath. And he jumped back and said, ain't nobody scared of you. You ain't Suge Knight. And I guess Chief had like a telekinetic response. And another dude I brought over, the new artist, he had a telekinetic response too. Because they both grabbed me like this.
They knew.
And he gonna jump over there. Man, you trying to hit my girl? She pregnant? You trying to hit my... Man, I ain't trying to hit your girl. I ain't got no... Your girl ain't even on my radar.
Right.
I said, but you know what? Right. So, Chief's sister, our sister came home, and she was like, I'm gonna tell Daddy that y'all ain't here fighting. I was like, no, I'm finna go home and leave.
Right, I ain't did nothing.
I'm gonna go home and leave.
Fighting
so
nobody.
I go outside, calm down a little bit. I tell old boy, really shy as that now. Hey, my nigga, Hey, what's that? I said, go on, come outside so I can beat you up. Dust your ass off and make you record this shit like a little bitch that you is.
Oh shit.
Now, I don't know about you, but most people won't respond to that any other way than to fight you at that moment.
Yeah, you say something like that, like it's on.
I mean, I'm verbally tipping you to come outside and get this ass whooping. As a man, you either gonna be like, you know what? Fuck that, I'm going.
Right,
Or
because
you gonna be like,
at that point, yeah, you ain't got no choice. Yeah.
So I told him that. She was like, man, just go on, go. So I left, right? And as I leave, I get a call from Chief. He like, where you at? I said, I'm at home. He said, yeah, he stayed over 5 extra hours to make sure that you weren't around the corner waiting on him or nothing.
Damn. 5 extra hours.
I said, all right, man. I ain't gonna do none of that, man.
He ain't finna get me.
I ain't gonna do none of that, man. I'm only 150 some pounds, but like, what I'm gonna do to that man? I'm
He
like,
finna whoop his ass, y'all.
I'm a lightweight. I can't do nothing. I'm not big like Suge. I'm a lightweight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even big like Suge. Down, I'm big. But
well, see, in that situation, he was deserving. He was deserving, y'all. So I got to stand corrected because, yeah, he was deserving on that one, y'all. Hey, that's right. Some people are deserving of something. Yeah. Hey, I'm just,
that's true.
Because
That's a good way to look at that. He was deserving.
he was deserving of an ass whooping. He was asking for it.
He was praying to the rap guys. Like, yo, please have this nigga choke me out. Please let this nigga do me dirty tonight.
Like he just wanted a story. You know what I'm saying? Like you just want a story? Of you getting your ass whooped? But that just go to show you how some people, behave. And honestly, like some people are in that situation. He was deserving of an ass whooping.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Because of the way he was acting,
Definitely.
he tempting you, he trying you. Like, yeah, but like, what else can you give him? You know what I'm saying? Other than what he asking for.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go to other situations, so when you have like young ladies who feel like they're deserving of a type of man.
Okay, I like where you're going with this one.
You know what I'm saying? Because now you cutting your corners. You know what I'm saying? You're cutting the slices off your bread, as they say. Because you're not deserving of anything when it comes to a relationship.
Ooh.
You're not deserving of that, right? Nothing.
Okay.
Be it dogged out or be it treated like a princess. You're not deserving of anything. You have to earn what you get. You have to earn your respect and your love and admiration and all that other stuff when it comes to a relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But these women, I gotta have a dude 6 feet, 6 figures, 6-pack.
Woohoo.
Like, really? Like, you think you're deserving of that? Right, And they really feel like I deserve that. Why? And then they all say the same thing.
Because they're bad.
I'm a bad bitch. Yeah. I got my own job. I take care of myself. Welcome to adulthood. You're not deserving of anything because you're doing what all adults do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm deserving of it. You ain't deserving of nothing. None of us are. You know what I'm saying? But they don't get that. You know what I'm saying? They think that, us men just be hating and we just trying to tell them the truth. On what's going on.
For the most part.
Because for the most part, us men, we've accepted that.
Yeah.
We don't walk around feeling like we entitled or deserve something.
Nah.
We take life as it comes. We understand.
Like I told you, it might have been Ace, but I remember telling one of y'all, or both of y'all, because I think we might have been on the podcast together. Women control sex. Men control relationships.
That's right. Absolutely.
Like, she can give it to anybody she wants to. And it may not be me. But everybody she give it to won't want to be her boyfriend.
That's right. Hold on. And this one ain't mine, so I got to give credit to... Uh-oh. I want to say Fresh and Fit podcast. I'm not sure, but a key that opens many locks is a master key, but a lock that opens to many keys isn't. Think about that.
Yeah.
If my key can open many locks, this is a master lock.
It's a master key.
Master key, pardon me. But if this lock can be opened by any key,
it's not a master lock.
Not a master lock. I'm just saying, y'all. You see what I'm saying? So, and once again, you are not deserving of the master key.
Right.
If your lock can be opened by any key.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And this goes for men as well. So for a lot of the men who want to be out here being doggish and all this other stuff and think that you a player because you hollering at this girl and then this girl and then this girl.
Vice versa.
You know what I'm saying?
You hollering at this man or that man or
Right.
these men because you're trying to make a whole Build-A-Bear.
Oh, that seemed to be the new thing too. Everybody, matter of fact, that woman said, these are 4 things that you need, 4 qualities you need in a man.
Uh-oh.
And she listed them all off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I'm gonna give y'all an extra one, which would be number 5, just for nothing. Number 5 was make sure all these men don't know each other.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I said, wow. So the 4 qualities is one from each man. And then make sure they don't, I was like, see, but that's how they think.
But that's just like that one for us too, though. The one that says, if you find a woman that can make you laugh, cook, clean, smile, love you, and then tell your wife that you got 4, and make sure your wife don't find out about the other 4.
All right, I like that. See?
Make sure your wife don't find out about the other 4.
Find out about the other ones, because, hey, it be real, y'all. It be real out here in these streets. But, so, when it comes to, let's say, employment, right? Okay. Jobs and shit like that, you have a lot of people saying, man, I deserve to have this kind of job. Why do you deserve?
I mean, I understand you went to college, if you even went to college. Because I guess if you go to college and you get a degree, maybe you do deserve that. You know, as much money as you're going to owe the government for going to school, you might deserve that 6-figure job if you went to school and got a master's or a doctorate.
Possibly. Well, I mean, but once again, to say you deserve it, I mean, would you say you deserve? I would say in that situation, you earned it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you went to school to got a master's degree and all that, that's extra years on top of the 4.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
You earned that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, get that man or that woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they earned it. They deserve it. In that situation, they deserve it because they put the time in. They put in the sweat equity. They put in the mental acuity that you're gonna need. So they deserve it. They earned it.
Yeah.
8 years of schooling.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about higher education.
Yeah.
You deserve that. You earned that though. More so than anything, you earned it. And I'm sure that's what they would rather say or hear. Hey, such and such earned.
Why do you think we should give you a job? I deserve.
Right. They're gonna be like, what you mean?
Check. Get the hell out of my office.
Yep. We regret to inform you.
I went to this school and I did this well. I earned these degrees.
Yes.
I just need you to give me an opportunity for me to show you that I can do this job on an excelling level and we can move forward from there.
Absolutely. Right. See? That's when you earn it.
That's how you do interviews, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
I can do those. I can master those. I master how to talk to people.
See, that's one thing that you have to have. You have to have communication skills. Another thing, okay, since he said something about an interview, right? Let me tell y'all one thing that you should always say in the interview. Always say in the interview, what's your turnover rate?
Yeah.
What is your turnover rate?
There's a couple questions you should always ask.
Always.
That's one.
That's one of them, because one, what that do is put them on guard. Now it's almost like you're interviewing them. And it's smooth. Trust me, every time. Say it with confidence.
Yeah.
Don't be like, no. Hey, okay, because they're going to ask you, any questions for me? Yeah. Yes, I do have a question.
What's your turnover rate?
What's your turnover rate?
What?
Right. And they're going to be like, huh? Another one that you could throw out there just to stump them, once again, to gain the upper hand is, hey, what's your stock symbol? Most people who are doing interviews are normally just a supervisor or a manager. They ain't that high up the chain.
Right.
They don't know the stock symbol most of the time. But you as the interviewee has to do something to level this playing field. To take the advantage away from them. Not necessarily swing it to you, but take it from them and level this shit out.
Yeah.
What's your stock symbol? If they can't answer that, now they're embarrassed. You see what I'm saying?
I'm going to get back to you on that.
I'm going to get back to you. But
I'll have that for the end of the day.
Yep. And you know what they're going to tell the other person? That guy or that girl is sharp. They sharp as hell. We need to get them all because they're embarrassed.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
That is how
and then once again, now you are once again deserving of a position. Because you just proved to that person, you see what I'm saying, what it is that you can bring to this company.
But at the end of the day, what we're saying is no one is deserving of your good fortune, your goodwill, your presence, your time, your opportunity that you grant people. There's no one deserving of those things. Now, a butt whooping, a job interview, or a job position, and maybe, what else would they be deserving? What else would be a deserving category? Oh, I stumped them.
Well, no, I got a few that I would have heard, but I don't know if I would say somebody, like when you come to like sex. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So when you look at it like that, like not, well, I guess you could say deserving. Like, let's say, since I'm a man, let's put it on me. Let's say my wife do something, like surprising me all day long, you know what I'm saying, in a good way. Then yeah, she gonna be deserving of that good deed for me to, you know what I'm saying, or vice versa. What if the man surprises his wife and cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and
so
take
sex is a payment, is a form of repayment for admiration.
Absolutely, especially if you in, well, I guess for anybody in a couple, you know what I'm saying. I guess you know, or excuse me, anybody in a relationship is what I was trying to say, not in a couple. But I don't know. I mean, that was kind of touchy though. You know what I'm saying? Because like, are you deserving of it, or did you earn it? Or but I don't know, because sometimes I be feeling like for real I'm deserving of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm a good husband and all this other stuff. I'm like, I'm deserving of it. But in actuality, I guess you could say I earned it. I earned it by making sure this is done and this is done. The small little stuff, yeah. The small stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, hey man, I paid my coochie bill.
Wow.
I'm just joking, man. You know that's what they always say. But when you think about deserving, when you want to get down into emotions, you know what I'm saying? So if someone shares something with you, an emotional secret or conversation, are they in turn deserving of your emotional conversation or your emotional thoughts and stuff like that?
I believe if somebody sit down, they're deserving of a well thought out response.
I agree with that 100%.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying you sit down, you know what, fuck the world, I'm gonna kill. And you just be like, no, that sounds stupid. Like, no, they probably won't be willing to reciprocate a positive response. But if two people sit down and hold a conversation, you're entitled, deserving of feedback.
I agree with that. 1,000%. If somebody shares something with you, that don't mean you have to share something back with them. But like he said, they are entitled, or deserving, rather, to a genuine response.
Or just
genuine.
Just an intelligent conversation. Even if they don't turn around and share their own experience.
Right.
They can still relate or be sympathetic or empathetic to whatever you're going through at that moment.
Yep, I agree, and I think that's only fair too. You know what I'm saying? Like you almost feel like, well, that's the least you can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, right. I done opened up my heart. You know what I'm saying? And told you something, especially if you told it to another man. Listen, ladies, we know y'all talk a lot, right? Y'all pass secrets. It ain't, and we do too, but it's not as easy for us to tell some of that deep.
Some of us.
True. Some of it. True.
Because some of us be out there telling everything.
Yeah, and I don't see how they do it, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, I got some stuff that'd be so hard for me to say to another person, male or female. And it ain't nothing like, but I'm just saying, we all, everybody got secrets or something.
Right.
And will I say somebody is deserving of that? No. Will I say somebody ever earned that? No. Never. That would be something that I voluntarily give. But now, let me also say this. If I'm sitting down and I'm talking to somebody and they tell me something like that, like deep, you know what I'm saying? I will kind of start to feel a little bit obligated to at least share something back. Yeah, like you said, open up a little. That's a good way. Yeah. Now, I may not open up all the way depending on what it is that you said or depending on who the person is.
Right.
Because
just what they're going to do with that information.
And that's what I mean by that, right? Because just because somebody opened up to you, they might be waiting for you to open up back just so they can do some nefarious.
Pull out a big one today.
Right, had to pull out a big one, right? So they can do something nefarious with the information that you just gave them. And you got some folks who, matter of fact, it's kind of like that old boxing term, take one to give one.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll give you something just to get some of your information back.
Yeah.
And then they can go and run with your information. Hey, man, you got to love it, though. You got to love it. This is water, by the way, too, y'all. So he on the water, we on water.
He's still going in training mode. So
right, that's right.
With training mode over with, you might see some more bottles pop up.
Absolutely. So
right now, we just on the aqua hydrate fluid.
Yeah, man, straight water, man, H2O, high quality H2O. So this is what we're doing. But yeah, man, deserving. So earlier when we were saying like this is a hood word, you know what I'm saying, versus entitled to deserving, right? So what would you say people in the hood or in the inner city or
feel like they deserve?
Yes.
Woo-hoo.
Yes. Let's go over there. Let's take it there. Let's see.
Everything. Everything. They feel like they deserve food stamps. They feel like they deserve free income. They feel like they deserve to have nice and beautiful things in their apartment and not have to pay for a price for it.
Man,
They feel like they deserve the high life on a welfare mentality.
oh, so champagne taste on the beer budget.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
It's and that's crazy though. So where do you think this sense of entitlement? Well, we know where it came from. It kind of
From their parents, from their uncles and aunties that always gave them shit.
Mm-hmm. And I hate to say this, but women know that the government always got to check for them.
For the most part.
Always got to check. Some form of a check. Food stamps, child support,
Alimony.
some spousal, some kind of check. The government always got to check for y'all. Always got a check ready to just give y'all. It may come from us, but I'm just saying, hey, it is what it is. But it is, that kind of concept, that way of thinking is just kind of like,
I mean, they do be thinking that way.
Oh, absolutely.
They do be thinking that they also mighty or also high on their horse, that things should be given to them down the line dramatically.
I had a conversation with this lady today on TikTok.
Okay.
And I don't know her, I just scrolling down on the page. And
some of the best conversations.
It really is. So she had said something about, and shout out to you, because I actually invited her to come on the podcast. So absolutely, because we ended up having a good conversation, like a great conversation. She said that women should be paid more if they go to work on their period.
Why?
And she started talking about it, and the pains and the headaches and all that stuff, right? So I came on the page.
But we have our own type thing. Mm-hmm. We just don't bleed for 7 days.
Right. But
we get.
I went on her page, right? Well, we got to deal with y'all. Bong. Okay, but anyway, I went on her page and I said, "Welcome to equality, sis." That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is equality. And she came back. She was like, "Well, what you mean?" And I'm like, "Well, men got to go to work hurt all the time.
All the time.
Broke down. You know what I'm saying? Feeling unsupported, lonely, shit, hungry sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I went to work today.
Heartbroken.
With a terrible back. Like, you could lift my shirt up and see where my back was spazzing. Cramping. Whatever word y'all, familiar with. You could lift my shirt up and see it.
Damn. Like that.
And you think anybody give a fuck?
Nope.
No. So when I tell her, welcome to equality, sis, that's what I was meaning. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
we got to do shit while we in pain. Why should you have to be treated specially because you bleed for 7 days?
Right. And like and please, I'm just gonna say this the way I'm gonna say it.
Uh-oh.
They think they special because they got a V.
The V?
The V. They think they special because they got a V. It's not true.
The V means that they're built not as strong as the D.
From a physical standpoint, absolutely.
From a physical standpoint.
And
but mental anguish, they deal with that better.
Way better. Way better.
With mental anguish.
I agree.
I got a line in my song. One of my songs I wrote. Emotional stress can cause you to go insane.
And that's true. And that is so true. And the young lady who I was talking to, and I apologize, I don't even remember your name right now at the moment, but I have your TikTok name written down. Yeah. So a lot of the points that she was making was valid points, right? Valid points. Now, me being who I am, I could attack those points, and I did. I attacked all those points, and I would bring out my own point. You know what I'm saying? But she was making some points in where she was saying, like, the bloating, the cramping, the headaches. Okay, and that's absolutely true. And the one thing I would say to that is go home.
Don't get paid that day.
Well, if depending on your job, you might have sick days.
You ain't got sick days.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So
go home and take that L.
And then when she said, oh, they should be paid more than men,
it really sparked
for coming to work. Well, yeah, because now you're being sexist. And now you're being just like those men from back in the day who didn't want to pay women.
If that's the case, when men that got PTSD, bipolar, manic depression, shouldn't we get paid more money then?
Right.
Because we got to deal with an ongoing day.
Yes.
Whether we take our pills or not, we still got to try to self-control us versus, somebody walking in just so time to be on my period.
And
they don't get those luxuries.
Thank you.
I can't tell my boss, don't yell at me, dude. I'm having a bipolar moment.
Right.
I
Don't
might
yell at
flip
me.
over this desk and kill you.
They really don't understand two words. Equality.
No.
Equality.
And no.
Well, yeah, 3 words then. Feminism. You have to understand that most of y'all are spewing feminist type stuff.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether you know that or not, you know,
They know it.
right, they don't know it. And listen, ladies. Because earlier when me and the young lady were talking, she said she believed that all women who are not feminists are misogynists.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me say this though, right?
They feel like you either with them or against them.
Exactly.
But there's no in between.
But like I told her, since she's trying to be smart, I said, listen, 1, I disagree with you, and I know a whole bunch of women who would disagree. And 2, for women, the word is misandrous, not misogyny. Misogyny is for men.
Okay.
Misandrous is for women.
Okay.
So if we're gonna go here and we're gonna do that, I'm just saying, right?
Get the word right.
Get the word right, because I'm just saying, right? Hey, we in competition. We was in battle at that moment. It's man against woman, and you know, and we talking what we talking. So I'm attacking, like I said, I'm attacking all points. Now, to bring it all the way back around, I know I took the long way around. She was deserving of the lessons I was trying to teach her today. And she was a very, very nice young lady. Other folks jumped in.
I'm trying to get a gauge of where you got this from.
mid-20s,
Okay.
early to mid-20s. She had on some scrubs.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And on her page, she made a video where she was at work. So she do some type of medical something. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
She had on the scrubs and stuff. It was a very good
But
conversation.
I was trying to find the age.
I would
where
say,
these thoughts come from.
and I asked her that too.
Because some women in an older age feel way different than women in a younger age,
Yes, and
they're against each other too.
right, because of the
But
older
old-head
women are
dudes-
seeing it.
Old head dudes aren't against young dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm an old head now. I
too.
don't purposely say or do anything to put a young dude life in danger.
Excuse me.
I just know how far to tread water with one on.
Absolutely. But you know what though, bro? For the most part, the way men are raised haven't changed. For the most part. Now you got some, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, the way we are raised, provide, protect, blah, blah, blah. That's the same from way back then all the way up to now.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, it's a few little changes here and there. The way women
Yeah.
are raised is totally different.
It is.
100% different, which is why there's a separation gap between the old head women
Yeah.
and the modern day woman. It's a huge gap.
Yeah.
With us, like I said, because me and you right at the same age, we can talk to one of our nephews or something like that, and we still can relate to them.
Yeah.
Because what he's been told was the same thing that we was told.
Pretty much.
Hey, son, go out and get a job. If you don't go to school, go out and get a job. If you get a girlfriend or a baby, take care of that baby, provide, you know what I'm saying? Protect, make sure they comfort, blah, blah, blah. All that is the same.
Yeah.
For women, it done went from
Cater
family
to your man, submit to your man, get it yourself, do it by yourself. You don't need him. If this, and this would happen, you got your mom and your aunties to be like,
y'all heard that last one. Please, you heard that last one.
I mean,
so many women do that now.
when I speak on topics like that, I remember a conversation me and my mom had. My mom was like, you know what? Through all your children, and I've only had 2. We're not gonna talk about that obsolete one. But through all the children I've had, she said she's always been there to support me. I said, I appreciate that. She said, but if you were a girl and you deal with one of these dudes that wasn't gonna pay child support or that you felt like wasn't worth anything, your kid would have been fine because I would have taught you how to be an independent woman. Fine. Independent woman?
Right.
If I was a girl, I don't want that stuff.
Right.
I want this nigga to act right.
Right. See, and that's to me, that's one of when we talk about the gap between the old head women. Okay, right there. When women started teaching them be independent, well, ain't nothing wrong with being independent, but when they added this part right here, because you never know what that nigga gonna do. That right there, because I was just listening to something where the man said, ladies, which one sound the worst? 2 + 2 is 4, or 2 + 2 is fucking 4. The man said the answer is the same, but it's delivery.
The delivery.
It's the delivery. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes that's the thing that women can't get past.
Right.
That they need to. You're not deserving of a pleasant approach. You're not deserving of nothing, but you are deserving of this answer. Take this answer. And then the other word that we're talking about, equality. Women, you have to understand what equality means. You cannot have conditional equality.
Yeah.
No. And that's what the young lady, in my opinion, was talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you say paid more because I'm on my period.
That's ludicrous.
That's conditional.
That's ludicrous.
Absolutely ludicrous. Yes. Like that makes no sense. We should be paid more than men. Because
period.
Right. What? Ma'am, now you sound, like I said, you sound just as bad as the men that you be talking about.
Thank you for your service.
Right.
From here on out, your service is no longer needed.
Unfortunately.
Hope that you find the job you're looking for.
Right. Right. Where they...
Yeah.
But like we said, man, you know, we just jumping in and out talking about different topics tonight, y'all. Inaugural show. Right now we're talking about deserving and entitled.
I'm your host, Dysfunctional. We gave y'all a whole 30-40 minutes of deserving. We're going to give you another video. And please tune in Wednesday, Friday, Monday. This is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday show.
Absolutely.
But in case we miss a day, we got y'all.
We got you. Don't even worry about that. Out of time till the next time.
And I'm your host, Dysfunctional World. Peace.